I grew up in Alaska. I spent a lot of time in the outdoors. I still do a lot of research in Alaska. I've always been interested in how do practical problems, how are they manifested in the environment, and what impact does that have on human health? I was recruited to the University of Arizona to lead the One Health research initiative simply because I've been doing One Health research for so long. One Health is the intersection of human health, animal health, and environmental health. A recent example would be the COVID-19 pandemic, which to really solve it, you have to understand the origin of the virus, which came from bats. If you only study the epidemiology of it, you would miss the animal ecology, the interface with people and the spread around the world. And what are the environmental conditions that promote its spread? What I really love about the work that I do is it has practical importance. We're solving concerns that are raised by communities. They're worried about pollution problems, and they're worried about it for their own health. They're also worried about it for the quality of the environment, for the wildlife that's there. And sometimes we go in and they have a concern and we're able to show this isn't actually as bad as you think it is and make people feel better about it. Sometimes it's worse than they think it is. But regardless, the whole idea is to lead to solutions. I really love field work because I feel like I'm completely in the moment. And this is true wherever I am in the world. The work is so intensive that I'm not distracted by other things. And it's kind of rare in life to have experiences like that. In the world we live in that's so fragmented, there's so many distractions, it's hard to find a peaceful moment where you're just focused on one thing. The most important aspect of going to a new place for field work is understanding what are the cultural sensitivities of the place we're going. So for example, in the work on St. Lawrence Island in Alaska, it's very important to the tribe that they are involved in the process from beginning to end. They're driving the research questions that we do. They own the data. We don't present the data to anyone. We don't publish the data till we have permission from the tribe. So that's what we do, and we have to learn from them what they want. As opposed to when we go to Groote Eylandt in Australia, they want training opportunities to learn how to do things. So they're involved in the research to learn practical skills and scientific skills. I think the thing that I'm most proud about in my career has really been that community engagement. It's been nice to see the results of those projects, but it's also been satisfying for me personally because I've made friends with these people. I've gotten to know people I never would have met otherwise, from farm workers on the border to members of a tribe on an island in the middle of the Bering Sea. And it's just been great to have that kind of person-to-person experience with people all over the world.